So we just launched the CanopyLAB platform, and fast forward a few months, we returned to Denmark after traveling a bit in Australia and Thailand. And Chris and I had other jobs, and they were our first priority at the time. And I remember we were out for my birthday for dinner, and Chris says, whoa, I just got this email. We've gotten invited to do an interview for a accelerator program at Copenhagen Business School. And I didn't know what an accelerator program was. I understood from the situation that he was quite excited about it. And then he said, well, it's basically like you come and do an interview, and if you're great at it, there'll be all these mentors, and you can get an office, and people will help us really scale the business and explore different aspects of what the business is. And I thought, cool, an interview, I know I can nail that, so I'll get us a seat. But at the same time, I was a little bit nervous because I was 4 months pregnant, and I thought that that might disqualify us from getting in. But we did get into the program, and it was quite different from what I had anticipated. Most of the other people were really young. So I was almost 30 and Chris was 35. And I think that it's not that they didn't have impressive ideas, it's just that they had to learn a lot of different things than what we had to learn. A lot of people there had to learn to show up on time, how to write a proper business email. We were just at like a totally different stage than that. So I think that when you're an entrepreneur who's a bit older, you have a different level of robustness. I know how to handle an unhappy client. You know, I didn't feel like we had to go to like Coffee Thursday. We rather sort of took advantage of the infrastructure. We got a free office, and we got connected to really cool mentors. And the mentors, they left an impression on me because they said, you really gotta figure out what makes your learning platform stand out, because there's quite a lot of them out there. So one thing is that you're doing something different about the software, but what about all of the content? And we thought that it was important that we were from the Nordics, and that allowed us to be different, because in the Nordics we can talk about sex, and we can talk about gender and identity and bullying. And a lot of the big platforms couldn't talk about that because they were funded by money from the US or from China or from India. So we really, nailed in sort of our business model canvas journey, saying like, what is this completely unique thing that we can do, that no one else can do, that will put us on the map? And we called that conversation-based, activism-driven e-learning experiences. And that was one of the big takeaways, is be different, be who you are, own it, and really play on that difference. The other thing the program gave us was access to mentors and investors, and the program helped us find our first access to financing.